I just wanted to give you a quick overview of how I would like you to track your benchmark scores. So I've already created this benchmark tracking sheet. You're going to have to make a few modifications to it, and I'll show you in just a minute. But the first thing I want you to do is to cut. You can see I cut this sheet of paper in half. You can cut off the bottom part of the sheet that says title of the assessment and then all the data points. So just cut that page in half. All we care about for our purposes is the top part. So go ahead and put your name, and I put the math skill as benchmark because that's what we're tracking. And our goal is level 3. So that's what this line means. We're trying to get our scores above that level 3 on the benchmark. There are 5 total tests over the course of the year, benchmark tests. So we've done 3 so far. So what we've done are the pre-tests, benchmark 1, and benchmark 2. So that's what these data points are down here. I have my pre-test, P, benchmark 1, and benchmark 2. Now I've inserted in the slideshow the conversion from percent to level of mastery 1 through 4. So you'll have to look at those percent conversions before you graph your scores, because you'll see that on the y-axis here it's 1 through 4 instead of 0 to 100%. L&D means level not determined. So if you're someone who for some reason did not take one of the benchmarks, like you weren't in the school yet, or you had a long-term absence, you'll be in L&D, so you just won't graph that particular benchmark. So I gave an example here. So for pre-test, let's say you scored a 1.5 level of mastery. So you would convert that percentage and you came up with 1.5. So you're going to want to write P here. You'll see that that's not on your chart. We'll need to write that in, P for pre-test. So I made a little bar up to the 1.5 level. For benchmark 1, let's say my score improved to a 2. So I'm gonna make the bar up to the 2 level. I made my bar kind of like in the middle of the grid, just because I like the 1 to line up with the bar. But you can kind of put it, if you want to put it a little to the side here, so you're inside the lines, that's fine too. You don't have to do it just like me, just as long as you have the bar graph shown. And then let's say I raised my score to a 2.5, that's what that bar would look like. So in my case, I still have a little growing to do because I'm trying to get to this level 3. So my goal would be to either by benchmark number 3 or the end of the year benchmark number 4 to get to that level 3 and maybe hopefully beyond. And that's going to be a predictor of how you may perform on the MAP test. This goal level 3 is proficiency. So if you get to that goal level 3 on the benchmark, the idea is that hopefully you would be proficient on the MAP test in math. Alright, so that's how I'd like for you to track your benchmark scores. So again, right now you should only have pre-test, benchmark 1 and benchmark 2, and then after we take benchmark 3, we'll go ahead and get this back out and do some more tracking. So for now, this goes in your notebook. This will get glued into your notebook, and on the slideshow I'll have more details about what the title of the notebook page and where this should go in your notebook. Alright, so good luck.